Hi guys, it's Mandy from Mandy Lee Plays, and in today's video I'm going to give you my top 5 PlayStation 4 games, and I'm not going to do remakes or remasters or HD compilations, stuff like that. I'm going to just keep them for games that were made for the PlayStation 4, and these are not necessarily exclusives either, so there's that. And so yeah, let's get started. So the PlayStation 4 has been around for 5 or 6 years already, so it has a big library and with different genres, different tastes. There's so much games for the system, but I did manage to narrow down my 5 thus far. Of course, it's my list. Your list will obviously be different, so let me know in the comments below. But with that being said, let's go to my number 5th pick, and that is Ni no Kuni 2. And this one's a fairly recent game. I just love it. The art style is beautiful. The gameplay is simple, but it's also very flashy, and it has that typical fantasy style game that, they're not really made as much anymore. So I really like seeing the adventure you go on with our main character Evan and Roland, and the sort of whimsical feel of Ni no Kuni 2. I haven't played Ni no Kuni 1, but from what I know, if it's like this one, I will love it because this game is awesome. It's funny, it's quirky, and like I said, the art style is just beautiful. So that is my number 5. And coming in for my number 4 pick, and that is Horizon Zero Dawn. And I chose this one because it's a phenomenal game. It's beautiful. It's very stunning what the PlayStation 4 could do, really, because especially if you played on the Pro, it's very, very visually stunning game. There's a lot of details put into it. There's a lot of love put into this game. You play as Aloy and you go on her adventure, kind of like a Tomb Raider game, but you fight these mechanical monsters and you try to figure out what went wrong and how like everything ties in together. The gameplay is very satisfying, that good difficulty, and you can always change the difficulty, and I just love this game so much. I got so many hours put into it, and the DLC is awesome as well. It's worth the money. It added a whole new area in the map, and I just think this game is phenomenal. But with that being said, unfortunately it is a PlayStation exclusive. I do hope it gets ported over to other systems down the line because it really is a great game. So with that being said, that was my number 4. And for my number 3 pick, I chose Monster Hunter World. You all know I love my Monster Hunter World. This game has been phenomenal from start to finish. Well, it doesn't really finish, but from start to finish. It's so it's one of those games where it's very addictive in a good way. You just want to keep getting better and grinding and fighting monsters. It mainstreamed the Monster Hunter franchise in a very, very great way, in my opinion. It made it where everything wasn't as simple as to be easy, but it was, simple down where it's not 1,000 things on your UI screen. So very focused on multiplayer. There's so many times where I shot the SOS signal and someone from somewhere came and helped me fight a monster. So, that's really cool, and I really love this game. But that being said, yeah, this one is a gem. I highly, highly recommend it. And that is my number 3, Monster Hunter World. And for my number 2, we are getting close to the end, but that is Persona 5. And it's like a steelbook case, and this game is amazing. It's so beautiful. The art style is just stunning. The story is very funny, compelling. the characters are hilarious, especially my favorite character, which kind of acts a lot like me, but that is Futaba, which is like the orange-haired girl. I love her character, she's so cool. And this is my entry point to the Persona series, and man, am I glad I took the risk and bought this game, because at first I was like, no, I don't know that game. And I was like, I'm gonna pick it up, and wow, I was blown. Like, even from the menu screen, just like flashy. So this game was amazing, 10 out of 10. So yeah, this game was something else. I have a poster of it on my wall. I'm really looking forward to the future of Persona because of this game. So Atlas, good job, and that is my number 2. Okay, and now we reached our number 1 spot, and most of you are wondering, what is number 1? And I think most of you could guess if you know my favorite games of all time, but coming in at number 1 is Nier Automata. Oh my god, this game is one of my favorite games of all time. It's so amazing, it's so breathtaking, the story is just very meaningful, it's so beautiful, the music is just gorgeous. Like, I listen to the soundtrack all the time. The gameplay is very, very satisfying. It was made by Platinum Games, so if you're a fan of Bayonetta style games, this gameplay will like satisfy you. Just that, great gameplay and great story put together. It's really, really good. The first time I played it, I cried at the end. I cried a million tears, but this game is worth the experience, and it's honestly, Yoko Taro, who is the director of this game, deserves a lot of acclaim for the game he's made. He put a lot of love and thought into it, and I just love it. I love the story, I love the music, I love the gameplay, and I love the graphics. So it is one of my favorite games of all time. So Nier Automata is my number 1 spot. So yeah, those are my top 5 PlayStation 4 games thus far. Let me know what your top 5 games, whether it be PlayStation or other platforms, down in the comments below. And leave a like if you like the video, and if you really like my videos like these and many more, please consider subscribing. I will appreciate it, and thank you. And with that being said, I hope you guys have an awesome day. You can follow me on Twitter at Mandy Plays and play a good game. Bye.